The playthrough ends tonight. We're doing Claire B. And nothing more. I'm not looking at Tofu, I'm not looking at Hunk, I'm not looking at EX Basil, or indeed anything else that I might be missing. We're doing Claire B, and that will do us.
In the midst of the T-virus outbreak in Raccoon City, Leon Kennedy succeeded in escaping from the city following his encounter with one of the only other survivors, a woman named Ada, a spy seeking the deadly G-virus. However, Ada! Leon was not the sole survivor of the incident. A girl named Claire Redfield was in town on business of her own. She came to uncover the mysterious circumstances of her brother's disappearance, Chris Redfield, a member of the Star's Alpha team. Only now, her mission has become quite simple. Basic survival within the nightmare that was once Raccoon City.
I don't remember so much of that intro just being a black screen. It's definitely not like that on the Leon B intro. I actually thought it had glitched out for a moment.
I'm finally here.
Guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
Hello? Is anyone here? Hello? Hello? Look, I'm sorry I bothered you, okay? Just don't come any closer. Are you listening? Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down!
We can't stay out here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer. There! Buckle up.
Okay. What's going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went
Great.
insane.
The radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother, Chris.
Once again, the only difference here is that the car's going to spin.
Could you open the glove box?
Sure. There's a gun inside.
Better take it with you.
Look out!
You okay?
Still in one piece.
And of course, the zombie goes through the back window instead of the front.
Maniac's gonna ram us! Run!
head to the station. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
All right. One more time. Hopefully I can get around you. And yep, there we go. And now we're entering known territory. We'll take those ink ribbons, I think, because we're going to get the safe room very shortly. Now, I mentioned this off stream, not part of the video, yes, but I'll mention it right now. I have not reviewed the Leon B footage. I haven't had time, so I did briefly look at a guide that suggested to use the valve handle first, basically as first priority, so I'm going to do that.
Hey, get over here! Hurry! I can't set her down. I'll drop you a rope ladder. Grab onto it.
Why can't you set it down?
Just a little more.
Not enough space?
Get off me! Stay back! Don't come any closer! Stay back!
What are you talking about? You can't set it down. It looks like you just did a pretty good job there. Whatever. Yeah, you see how the helicopter comes down, unlike Remake, where it just smashes into the side of the building, unannounced and unceremoniously. And that cutscene is actually slightly different because we see Claire at the stars. I'll go for that herb laser. Let's just grab the bullets off you. We've got iframes here. And yeah. Ah! Get off me. Let's go down here. I specifically need to grab the valve handle, but I'll see what else we can grab. We've got 2 greens inside the office as well, along with the safe 2236. So I might just need to manage this area a bit. How many bullets do I have? 30? That may not be enough. That should be, but I don't know. I'm a little bit worried. Nice. Stay down. Good boy. Oops. Let's go in here first. I believe there are acid rounds in here. And I'll take the map as well, even though I do not need it. We have bullets in here. We've got ink ribbons outside. We've got hers behind the desk. I need to load up. Let's combine these into a triple. 4 shots, nice. Damn it. Alright, you're down. May as well grab those. Let's grab the valve handle. I can go out into the main corridor and burn some bullets, but honestly, I don't think now's the appropriate time. I'll grab one of these, use it, and then I will grab another. Actually, we've got the one on the far side, don't we? I'll grab the one on the far side up here. Chances are we'll come down these stairs later, so I'll come back for that. Whereas it's incredibly unlikely that I'll grab this one in future. That way. No point killing the crows. Let's grab this. Hopefully I can grab that without taking damage. Let's put out the fire. Apparently this also despawns a bunch of lickers in the fire corridor. Don't know if that's true or not, but it was something that I read on the internet, so it must be true. Now, unfortunately, this means that I do need one slot. I need to go into the safe room. This cutscene's the same, but we'll watch it anyway. Such a lovely, untextured face. Alright, I will take you down because, as we know now, you actually drop items. And if we take damage, I think I will. I'll use the herb and that'll give me the space that I need. How you doing? Reload. Am I aiming in the correct direction? I have no idea. I think I am. I'm just not seeing the puffs of blood. That was odd. I think he drops 30 bullets, so I've only gained about 3 bullets there. Alright, fine. I'll use the herb. Oh my god, my voice. I'll use the herb and then we can go into this room on the right hand side. Hopefully there's no lickers in here. If there are lickers in here, I might need to make a tactical retreat. They're nice. We can go in here. Just someone randomly screaming, it's totally fine. Nothing weird about that at all. After all, it is very dark and scary in here. Alright, so I found shotgun shells in here last night, but I'm not going to find anything else here. Bit of a bummer. Alright, we need to come back here with the jewels, but I need it to come in here for the key, or the key card. I needed this guy. Now I need to get out of here. because I don't want to fight this thing. Not yet, anyway. Okay, what's in here? A bunch of bullets and another ink ribbon. That's more than I'll need for the entire game. Alright, so what are we dropping? Look at that, the infinite rocket launcher. So if I have problems later, I can just grab that and make the rest of the game much, much easier. Now, I did look it up. I definitely need the unicorn medal on this run. I cannot skip it. Because the lighter is in the room with the spade key. Let's drop that. Let's go grab the unicorn medal. Alright, how many of you fucks are still alive? Guy on the right is still alive. And you're obviously still alive. Right, so I believe the path here is to go down the ladder. We grab the spade key and the grenade launcher, and then we make our way through the west side, grab the lighter and the red jewel, and then whatever else as we make our way towards the dark room. Yeah, it is there. It's very hard to see it from this angle. There we go. Oh my god, my voice. Why? I've only just started and it's cutting out already. Upstairs unlocks, but we're not going back up there for a while. We've got enemies in here. Do I need to use a grenade launcher here? Hopefully not, so I forgot about the medal. I'll go back for that in a sec. Bro. Anything nice? No. That can stay there. First aid sprays reduce your score. Herbs are fine, but first aid sprays are not. If we run into a lick here, I'll use the grenade rounds. Not yet. There's nothing on that body. I could have sworn there was always nothing on that body, but okay. And this key is useless now. We only unlock one door with it. It was good, man. Alright, so the reason I have to come in here as Claire, as opposed to what happened in the Leon B playthrough, is because up here we have a Lysa. And that is critical to get the red jewel and to get the cogwheel and probably a bunch of other stuff. Don't need that. Let's try and find some bullets. Did anyone leave any bullets in here? I could have sworn there were bullets in here on one of the playthroughs. I'm probably wrong, but, you know. Let's grab this herb. I completely forgot about you two, folks. Bullets over here. I don't recall where the diamond key is. I do need to go into the room on the right, but I don't know when. Grab some healing, go inside here, grab some more bullets. We do not have the special key, so I can't use the locker. I can definitely drop the lighter and the jewel. I'll hang on to the grenade launcher for safety. There's nothing behind here, correct? Yeah, nothing. Just a bunch of bullets. Let's solve this puzzle for hopefully the last time. I say hopefully because if I die, I'm redoing this. And everything up to this point so far. I think it's just zombies in this corridor. Not even that. Alright. In this route, Leon is in here.
Leon!
It's good to see you're still among the living.
What's on the desk?
It looks like we're not gonna find your brother here after all.
Too long, didn't read.
There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Right.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
I think grabbing this, unfortunately, is a necessary evil. No first aid there. There's definitely some handgun bullets over here though, and what was this? Is that a diamond key? It is not. Yes it is, never mind. Need to take that back downstairs immediately. Once we've gone to the library and picked up the, what is it? I don't remember what stone it is. There should be bullets around here, correct? I'm not searching the desk 50 times, that is not happening. I thought there were bullets here. Are they not here on the B rouse? Alright. They're not on Barry's desk? Shit, okay. I was hoping for more. That is the memo to Chris, isn't it? Or the fax to Chris. Yeah. Extreme caution? Yep. The mail's Chris. Can I talk to you about it?
That way we can keep in touch if anything happens. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
Something just happened, Leon. Chris or someone contacted or tried to contact Chris. Literally, something just happened. Get on the radio and let Leon know what happened.
Help me!
I suppose we'd better help her. Boy. Oh wow, that did actually kill you. Okay. That door is mysteriously unlocked. It's unlocked on the B routes. And, yeah, okay. Hold still, fellas. Alright, that'll do. Actually, let's use the bow gun. Love it. Right, there should be something here. Don't know what. Nothing? Oh my god, the game's being very stingy. There's nothing in here. Normally there's something. Shotgun rounds, handgun bullets, grenade rounds, something. This time we get nothing. Acid? Not even that. Holy shit. It's 30 bullets, but oof. The game hates me at the moment. Alright, so I need to... That's fine, we don't need to go back that way. And that's basically answered the question that I was literally just going to ask. Which way, how do we go back? I go back the way I came. Past the stars corridor, downstairs. Otherwise, I need to run into those zombies that just spawned. And don't get me wrong, I've got the bullets for it and I've got the firepower for it, but I'm not sure that I've got the patience and or time for it. First zone. I've got enough room. And not that way, this way. Let's grab that red herb. This door is unlocked ahead of me, or the door on the right rather, but I'm not going to go that way. So what I need to do now is go back downstairs, get to the dark room, get to the door with the diamond key, and on this route, we can unlock the cabinets with the C4, grab the detonator, and then we need to get up to the other side and blow up the wall next to the helicopter. Do I need the grenade launcher? Oh god. Oh Jesus, bad shot. Taking damage. 1 moment. Hold still, fellas. It feels like a bit of a waste, honestly. With 2 shots left, we're going to get more crossbow shots in the next room, so I might drop the grenade launcher here and hope that we do not run into a licker at the top of the ladder. If I do, then I'm potentially in trouble. I'll drop the herb as well. I'm pretty sure we're getting a green herb in the office. Yeah, let's drop that. Hopefully I'm not making a terrible mistake there. So we unlock the first door with the diamond key in just a moment. The second one is near the interrogation area, and I'll definitely wait on that based on what I did on the Leon A playthrough. It's very possible to wait. And we're going to have 2 additional slots, so... But mind you, those 2 slots are going to be taken by the submachine gun. Anyone in here? Good. No, not interested. I believe I've seen all the films. I don't think there's anything else hiding in this route or anything nutty like that. If I haven't, well, this is not a completionist playthrough. That is a lot of bolts. All I need now to destroy the wall being blocked by the helicopter is a detonator. I'm just thinking, she definitely says that on the A route because the diamond key is next to the helicopter. I thought that might have been unique dialogue for a moment, but it is not. As long as you can line the shots up, this thing does work reasonably well, but just made a fool of me there, game. But it's not good against lickers. Let's grab some bullets. Combine these. And to get back upstairs, I think what I'll do is I'll take the long route. I'll go this way. That'll send me past the herb that I missed. And it'll also give me an opportunity to take out enemies in this corridor with the bowgun. Oh, Jesus. I've made a terrible mistake. It was unloaded. Alright, I need to use that herb. God damn it. Alright, you're dead. There's at least one more. I'm still on caution? Really? I mean, I'm not surprised I did take a hit there. Well, let's grab that. There is a green... Not a green, there is a red herb coming up though. In that room. Maybe that's a bad call picking that up. Either way, I've got some more in here, so I may as well take them out with the bowgun. Never mind, they're all dead. Let's use that. Head upstairs. Do I need to use the... I don't think I need to use the item box. I should have enough room for whatever's coming up. Did we get ambushed by the tyrants on the way out? I think we do on this route, so I'll probably use the remaining bowgun bolts, whatever they're called. And hopefully we've got no lickers in here. No, good. Let's take out the wall. Claire is a demolitions expert confirmed. And let's go have a chat to Chief Irons. I could have taken the stone in here, but honestly I don't think there's much point.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought you were another one of those zombies.
Are you Chief Irons?
Yes, that's me. And just who are you? No, don't bother telling me. It makes no difference. You'll end up just like all the others. That's the mayor's daughter. I was told to look after her, but I failed miserably. Just look at her. She was a true beauty. Her skin nothing short of perfection. But it will soon putrefy, and she will turn into a zombie within the hour, like all the others.
There must be some way to stop it.
In a manner of speaking, there is. Either by putting a bullet through her brain, or by decapitating her completely. And to think that taxidermy used to be my hobby. But no longer. Please, I'd really like to be alone now.
Can we talk about some of this documentation that we've picked up? I'm guessing not. Joycey 420, how you doing, dude? We have footsteps. And we have Sherry.
Wait. Let me go! Easy, easy there. I'm not a zombie. You're safe now.
No, you're not.
My name's Claire. What's yours?
Sherry.
Do you know where your parents are?
They both work at the Umbrella Chemical Plant, near the city limits.
The chemical plant? Then what are you doing here?
My mom called and told me to go to the police station because it was too dangerous to stay at home.
From the look of things, I'd say she was probably right. But it's dangerous here as well. You'd better come with me.
But there's something out there. I don't know what it is, but I saw it. Much larger than any of those zombies. And it's coming after me.
What was that?
That's what I was telling you about. It's here.
Sherry, wait!
I think that conversation is exactly the same. Yeah, I'm doing alright, thanks. Road is scratchy as always. So in the Leon B route, that is the crank. We just get a bunch of bullets here this time, which honestly is very average. I think we're going to find the crank in the kennel on this route. No sign of the tyrants. Okay. I thought we could ambush on the way back and I'd use my bowgun shots, but no.
Chief?
That's got to be the heart key. Yep. Alright, so let's go downstairs. I believe I'm going to need to bring the grenade launcher along with acid rounds because it's likely we'll run into a liquor or two. I'll drop the bowgun. As for how we get down there, we'll just run down the same stairs again. That's going to be quickest and safest. Alright, let's drop that. Grab the grenade launcher. I can drop the key. I'll grab a heal. Oh, I've got to use those. Okay, let's go with that. Is this really all the acid that I've got? Wait, if I'm doing this, then I may as well also plug the tablet in at the same time, so let me grab that. And we'll go back to the chest room in just a moment. Right, hopefully I don't miss. One shot. Because I'm reasonably certain when we go down into the basement, we're not going to run into dogs immediately, we're going to run into lickers. Is that half? Damn it, it's half. So there's a full one in the diamond key room downstairs, which I'm not visiting until much later. And the other half is... it'll be in the clock tower, won't it? It'll be in the clock tower. Alright, down we go. Not that way. This way. And on this particular playthrough, I'm not going for no saves, so I'll make my first save as we do the sherry section. I've definitely died in there before, I don't want to die there tonight. Motherfucker. Which way's quicker? I completely forgot about that, damn it. Just lost a lot of time right there.
You're a bad man.
Indeed I am. Mr. Longname, thank you for the follow, dude. Appreciate it. I can drop that as well. Where did I put the key? Down here. We're going to run into dogs outside. Hopefully I don't need to take them out. But I've got a horrible feeling we're going to run into lickers in the basement, and I will need to take those out. I did pick up the heart key, didn't I? Yes, good. If I picked up the diamond key, I'd probably just rage quit right here. Alright, let's try that again. Not that one. Jesus. Yes, I'll have the room when I get to the safe room, so that's fine. Once again, I keep thinking there's something here. There is. Thank you. I suspect it's dropping acid because... No one? Bullshit, I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe that for a second. I do need to come back down here though later. Once Leon's opened up the area, so maybe that's where everything goes to shit. I only need to come through here once. Well, I need to come through here and then I need to go back. That's what I mean by once. So I'm not going to bother taking out those dogs. There's nothing on this path. But we need to go into this room. We didn't need to come here as Leon A at all. But we need to do the Sherry section here, so I don't have a choice. There's nothing here apart from the ink ribbon. Right, so when I come back, as much as I would love to bring along the diamond key, I'm not going to because it's just going to be too awkward. I think what I'll do is go with that. Full heal, yep. Let's go with that. And I'll make my first save here. Alright, Sherry. Yeah, good girl.
Sherry, I've been looking everywhere for you. I was so worried. We've got to go now, honey, okay? If we stay here, that monster will find us. Let's go.
No, I won't.
What's the matter? Don't you trust me?
Not with that voice, I don't.
It's not that, Claire. It's because of my daddy. He's over there. I heard him call my name. Daddy must have been attacked by the monsters. I have to help him.
Wait, Sherry, don't go alone. Sherry! Sherry!
Alright, let's dodge some dogs. No, let's dodge some zombies. In Claire A, they are dogs, and they are a problem. Alright, so I mentioned that I was making a mistake here on the Leon A run, the previous video. Let me fix it right now. So we're pushing this one. This way first. Yeah, this is much quicker. What I was doing is I was going into the center section or the corner section here first, then pushing this one to the right, and then moving the final crate here into the corner. And then I had to move the middle one back into position. Do not do that, Sherry. I'm pushing X. Thank you. Basically, I had to make 2 moves on the middle crate using my other method, but this way it's much quicker. Unless, you know, I make a mistake and accidentally push it out of position. Alright, up we go. Gypsy Claw, how are you doing, dude? Thank you for dropping in. Man, you tried playing OG RE3 and Dino Crisis. I've never played Dino Crisis. I need to play that at some point. I've definitely played Dino Crisis 2, but not the original Dino Crisis. And you got absolutely bodied. They require a certain way of thinking, I think. Have to be very patient with them. Have I played any of the RE remakes? Absolutely, played them all. They're good stuff. That is the club key. So I'm not leaving here yet because we need to get some more ammunition for Claire. I don't recall if this is grenade ammo or flame ammo or acid ammo, but whatever it is, I need it. Oh, other way. Standard grenade rounds. It doesn't matter, I'll take them because I need them. mchuck_86, how are you doing? Hello, Cherry. I think she'll get offended if she knew how to spell her name. I'm not sure she's old enough to know though. Alright, that's your section done. Let's switch back to Claire. Gypsy Claw, how do I feel about the remakes versus OG? OG is always going to be better in my heart, but the remakes are excellent. RE2 in particular is fantastic. RE3 is not fantastic. And RE4...
Sherry, are you okay?
I definitely prefer the original
find your
RE4
dad?
over the remake.
Yes, I'm okay. But I couldn't find him.
They're all very good remakes
But
in their
I
own
did find
right.
something else for you. Here.
Gypsy Claw, I agree. You don't know if it's nostalgia glasses, but you found OG RE1-3 to be legit scary, and remakes seem a bit too polished to be scary.
Thanks, sweetie.
You're a bad man.
Now, why don't you come over here?
Indeed I
I
am.
want you to stay with me.
I'll let Claire speak for a moment.
Claire, I can't reach the ventilation hole anymore. But don't worry, I'll find another way. I can take care of myself.
Wait, Sherry, come back. Sherry! Sherry!
First radio.
Do you read me, Claire? We now have access to the back of the parking lot.
Got it.
I'm getting out of here and heading to the sewer. Can you meet me there?
I'm on my way.
But we won't ever meet. Okay, the car's been moved, so I thought this would happen a little bit later, but apparently it's happening right now. mchuck_86, thank you for the follow, dude, appreciate it. This game is beautiful, I will play again today. You know what? That sounds like an absolutely fantastic plan. As a certain personality once said, he would wake up as a kid, wasn't sure what to do, and he'd be like, yep, okay, I'll just beat RE2 again. And you know what? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. I'll drop the healing, but that feels like the wrong move. And yeah, I won't pick up the diamond key because we're going to run out of room in just a moment anyway, even though I'm picking up the side pack. Just means I need to be careful in the next couple of sections and not get myself killed via liquor. Alright, you folks don't care. We do not need to go back that way, so that's totally fine. Lab key door number 1. Where? Ceiling. Damn, I'm glad I read the guide. I would normally use grenade rounds against these dudes. Acid rounds are one-shots. That's crazy. But yeah, I mean, this game is an absolute classic. And the RE2 remake is fantastic in its own right. It does... I mean, I think it's scary enough. I get where you're coming from, Gypsy Claw. That it just looks a bit too, I guess, clean, for the want of a better word. I think it still holds up as a, I'll call it quote-unquote scary game. What am I trying to say? I guess with these sorts of games, though, they didn't look as good back in the day, and they still don't look as good now, so I guess you sort of have to use your imagination a little bit to fill in the gaps, and maybe it's a bit scary in your mind. I don't know. Chuck the map. Where I'm going, I don't need maps. I think I will swallow that herb immediately, though, because I don't have the room. Actually, wait, we're going to get a green in the garage in a moment, so maybe I'll combine us. Horse is going. Let's use that. How far in can we go? I don't have a memory of going as far as the safe room. Holy fuck, I've got 150 bullets. 165. How the hell did that happen? Alright, let's equip the side pack. And then we'll grab the machine gun. Okay, dogs in here, maybe? No. Just make one space. Right, we get to go in this direction as Claire. Gypsy Claw, you think the only time you get a jump scare from playing RE1-5 in Village was when a pig ran towards me in Village and made you shit yourself? Oh, what about you? Needed a lot of bullets there, holy shit. That was a little bit scary. What's over here? Film? Yes, don't care. I don't recall if there's anything in here that I need. Maybe the crank? I'm not sure. There was definitely one jump scare that got me and quite a few other people. It was the one where, spoilers for Resident Evil Village, you needed to look out a window at a number. Looking for a 6-digit number, looking out the window, and you see the first one, and then you start looking for the second one. You're like, where's the second one? Where's the second one? And then a fucking BOW pops up right on your screen, out of nowhere. Bowgun bolts. I'll pass on those. I don't want those. The body has been torn apart. Something appears to have burst out from inside. I have to say something. I can't say alien because we are legally not allowed to use that term. I'm going to pass on those bowgun bolts. I don't think I need them. More importantly, I don't have the room. Not that way. Swimming carcass, that was a mean jump scare. It was a great jump scare. It reminds me of the one in, again, spoilers. It reminds me of the one in Prey. How badly am I limping? If you've not played Prey, there is an absolutely fantastic jump scare in that game as well. And to be clear, I'm talking about the new Prey, not the old one. These are open. I don't suppose there's anything in here. Like a green herb. Okay, I think we are going through the corridor, unless it's right here. No, we're not going that way. Okay. The lid is firmly closed. It's impossible for me to open it. We're not going to find the manhole opener. And it's not open for us via Leon. Okay. The question is, will we run into the tyrants in the next room or two? Because we definitely did as Leon B. I don't recall if we do right here or not. Alright, so I've got a problem. I need space. Again, if there are bowgun bolts up here, I'll skip them. I can definitely pick up the grenade rounds though. I just might need to play with my inventory a bit. Use that, and then I need to go... I think I'll go to the west office and just use the box there. Drop some stuff. And then we'll go to the diamond key. Diamond key room. Interrogation rooms, whatever they're called. Yeah, if you're playing as Leon, there's something in these lockers. If you're playing as Claire, there is not. Acid rounds, yes please. I can't carry more items, that's bullshit. Just like magic. There's nothing in here, correct? Yep. Just some more acid rounds. Alright, so let me go through this office to the right. And I can turn right, but there is no point. Well, let's go left. Because I need the diamond key. Now, question is... I mean, the guide says take out the turret using acid rounds. But I have better ideas. Or different ideas. Probably not better ideas, just different ideas. Do I have a double heal? Don't need the crank. I do not. I'll make one. We're going to lose both keys. So we'll have 4 spaces. We are picking up a red herb, which is why I'm bringing along the green. We're picking up a tablet. We're picking up the cogwheel and potentially something else. Did I drop the handgun? I did not. Maybe I should have. If I come across zombies, I can just take them out with the submachine gun. Here's my words. No one? Alright, okay. Pretty sure there's going to be a liquor in here. If not right now, then in just a moment. Huh. Let's grab that. Oh, fuck. Gotta go back. I need the lighter. Get down here. Oh, I forgot about the lighter. God damn it. There's nothing else in here apart from some ink ribbons, perhaps. I can at least use the key and get a slot back. But I need to go back to the box and grab the lighter. This all adds up, unfortunately. And once I've got everything here, I need to go up to the clock tower. What's the quickest way up there? It's going to be to come through here and then go up the ladder. I need to retain the grenade launcher with the acid rounds for any lickers along the way. I need the crank. I need the cogwheel, and then I need to come back down and then go to the office, and then we plug everything in. And that's where I'll make my second save. Let's drop that. We don't need that. Not yet, anyway. I need the lighter. Where's the crank? I can grab that as well, but I can't grab anything else that I find. I'll drop the handgun. Because I don't want to take out the tyrant and see what he drops. If he drops ammunition, then I need the room. Alright, let's try this again. I think it's still first aid spray in this room behind the podium, but let me check. Alright, let's grab the cogwheel. Not that. Oh god. Am I in trouble? No. 2 acid rounds and a little peppering of submachine gun bullets, 10%. That's enough to take them down. 30 bullets. Not really worth it. Let's grab you. Lovely hole in the wall. Really? How are you not dead? I know this weapon doesn't do terribly much damage, but how are you not dead, really? There we go. It doesn't matter if you can see the enemy or not, you just need to wait for the dramatic music to stop. That was absolutely not worth it, Jesus. So, what's that? 60, 90, 66, 25%, roughly. Come on, orange caution. No, not yet. So I can go up to the clock tower, I can use the cog, I can get the second blue thing, I can combine those. We've definitely got the room. Did we lose the crank? I genuinely don't recall if we lose the crank or not. Find out in just a moment, I guess. We'll definitely lose the cogwheel. I'm not sure about the crank. Is there a liquor up here? There is not. So unlike Leon's route, we do not get a shortcut here, which makes total sense because the shortcut would take us down to the basement and we're not going that way. We lose the crank, okay. Everything was a bit easier than I expected. Right, so thinking about the boss. I kind of want to stick with the submachine gun, but if it's Birkin with a pipe, that may be an issue. It was definitely an issue on Leon B. I've got no memory of that. I literally have no memory of this. Orange caution? Yes. Jesus Christ. Okay. I've got no memory of him climbing up like that. None. So 3 acid rounds and a couple of bullets. Some more acid rounds would be very nice right now. Ugh. And it's only 6, really? So on Leon's route, we run into the tyrants as we're exiting Sherry's area. And on Claire's route, we run into the tyrants as we're coming back down from the clock tower. I've got no memory of that. None. None whatsoever. Alright, so I did not want to burn that many acid rounds. Pun intended. I need to make some decisions and then save the game. We're pretty much heading to the sewers immediately afterwards, so I don't believe bringing the handgun is a good idea. I have 180 bullets, chat. That's kind of ridiculous. The valve handle, let me just move that up a bit. I need that. I do not need the bowgun bolts. I definitely want some healing. How much healing do I have? 2 fulls and 1 green. That's actually not a lot. I can drop the lighter. We'll need the lighter for anything else. I'm not sure if I need the lighter for anything else in the game. I can use it at the tram, at the Skyway tram, or whatever it's called, but I know where the weapon box key is, so there's literally no point in using it there. We're done with the lighter. Just looking at OBS, I believe we're about 115 to 120 into the game, so the second half is much shorter than first. That said, we are playing the B routes, and I'm not terribly familiar with the B routes in the lab. Hopefully nothing goes wrong here.
Claire!
Sherry, you're okay.
I'm glad to see you're safe, Claire.
Alright, Sherry, you might want to close your eyes for the next couple of rooms because we're going to see some pretty horrific things. What are these? Let me just take a look. Chistari, imbeciles. Pretty sure I've read that. If I haven't, I sincerely apologize. That's the mail to the chief. Let's go, Sherry.
Claire!
I'm going down there. Stay here and wait for me, okay?
Alright, we have to come back for her. Gonna lose a bit of time there. But, this here is actually quite hilarious, what's coming up next. It's not part of the Claire A route, but it's very funny. My memories of the B routes for Claire are not great, but I definitely recall what happens in this room.
So you've made it this far. Not bad, girl. But I'm not letting anyone leave my town. Everyone's gonna die.
Calm down, Chief. What happened?
Shut up! You couldn't possibly understand what's happened. Those monsters from Umbrella have destroyed my beautiful town. How could they do that to me after everything I've done for them?
So it's true. You have been working with Umbrella. Then you must know about the G-Virus. What is it? Tell me!
If you must know, it's the agent that can turn humans into the ultimate bioweapons. Superior to the T-Virus in every way. Dr. William Birkin is the genius behind the project.
William Birkin?
I'm sure you've already seen his little girl running around here somewhere. Sherry, isn't it? In case you haven't already figured it out, the monster that's been tearing my precinct apart is yet another product of the G-Virus. An ultimate bioweapon. Umbrella must be trying to cover its tracks. But if I have to go, I'm going to take you with me. What the?
Yeah. In the A rouse, he's already been infected and something pops out of him. In the B rouse, he gets dragged down the trapdoor. Let's go down there and see what happened. You're right there, Chief? No comments. He gets dragged down and then you interact with the door and then he comes straight back up. It's good stuff. Right, you. You're carrying a pipe. You're not. Are you carrying a pipe now? You are. Alright, so I might need to back away as much as I can and then just turn around, open fire and hope for the best. Hopefully I don't die. I have saved, but I'm not in the mood. Oh no. Mashing buttons. Right, the dramatic music has stopped, so I think at this point we can just go up the ladder, grab Sherry and move on. Yeah, that's how you can tell you're safe, Chaz. Just wait for the dramatic music to stop. I mean, if I ever find myself in a Die Hard-like situation, then my strategy for survival will be A, find a closet, B, hide, C, wait for the dramatic music to stop, and then I can just get out and leave. Dark Matter 2, how you doing, dude?
Claire, you came back!
I can't believe the man who developed the G-Virus is actually her father.
Ignore what I just said, Sherry.
What's wrong, Claire?
It's nothing. But I think I found a way out of here. We should be able to find someplace safe if we can just make it out of town.
But...
Don't worry, I'll protect you. I promise. But you have to make sure you don't leave my side.
Unfortunately, we are now connected at the hip. Yeah, I'm doing alright, thanks. How was your Hitman stream? I saw you on the front page of Twitch's app on PlayStation. I saw you the other day as well, Swoon. Alright, Sherry, I'm going to need you to close your eyes for a moment because there's a bisected body in here. But if we approach from that angle, we won't see it, so that's fine. How much ammo do I have left in this thing? 28%. Let's push the button. Use the ladder. I think I'll just burn whatever I can here and then drop this and then never use it again. Yeah, I saw that. Good stuff, man. Congrats. I only get that when I get raided.
Come on, let's get out of here.
so that's definitely different to the A scenario. On the A scenario, we fight a G adult and then Birkin walks past up there. On the B scenario, we fight Birkin and then the Tyrant walks up there. However, this does not change. Unfortunately, we have to play as Sherry.
Sherry, where are you? Sherry!
Oh, we don't play as Sherry, okay. It's different. Yeah, I'll grab those. First warehouse. That's the southern warehouse, okay. There should be something in one of these. I regret that. Let's drop the heals. I'll hang on to the acid rounds and the grenade rounds. I'll drop the blues. Should have combined one of those, that was a mistake. Gonna find some more handgun bullets in here, I think, which is just... oh my god. How many bullets do I have at this point? It's gotta be more than 200. Let's go down here and... oh, is this the warehouse with the lamps? It is not, and that's the one to the north, or the south rather. I think we do have enemies in here, correct? May as well burn the ammunition while I've got it. That leads into the sewer proper. We don't need to go that way. I see the grenade rounds there. Is there something else in here, perhaps? I thought there were 2 items in here, but I could be mistaken. Yes. Not worth it, damn it. Let me just go this way, but I think I'm going to back out immediately. Yeah, no point going that way unless maybe there's something in the water. This is where Sherry dropped down. Yep, nothing. Waste of time. How much do I have left in the machine gun? 20%. At this point, I think I'll drop it and go back to the handgun. And if I get to the other storage room, then I need the lighter. Right, let's grab our handgun. Oh my god. Ouch. 200 bullets. 210 bullets. It's a little bit excessive. We're not going to use that many ever. I am passing on the bowgun though. I don't think that's a bad thing. Alright, are you here, Annette? Leon's here. What the fuck?
What happened? You're bleeding.
I ran into this woman who was in trouble. Her name's Ada. Right after that, someone tried to kill me. Nearly succeeded, too. Ada went after the sniper, but I'm worried about her. You gotta find her before something happens.
But you've been shot.
I'll be okay. It's Ada I'm worried about.
Leon has no memory of this.
I'll be okay. It's Ada I'm worried about.
Oh, you're such a nice guy, Leon. I agree, Serene. This dialogue. Firstly, I have no memory of that either, and secondly, Leon has no memory of that either. That wasn't in the Leon A playthrough. That's kind of crazy. Alright, let's stock up on some more ammunition, because why not? Let's waste some more precious time. so many herbs. Let's grab the lighter. Hopefully there's no more bowgun bullets down here. What's in here? Oh my god. Alright, down we go. I figure there's acid or grenade or flame down here. There has to be. Given what we found on the Leon playthrough, there's got to be some good stuff here. Yeah. And given that I'm not using the bowgun, maybe I'll need this stuff. That one. Flame. Good stuff. Swimming. You've just realized you can infinitely stack bullets in this one. Indeed. One slot for all. And what's even crazier is the grenade launcher is unique in that you can load it up to an unlimited amount as well. Alright, let's consign the lighter to the bottom of the box along with the submachine gun. We won't be using those again. Just trying to get myself organised. Failing miserably. I need the valve handle. Sure, I'm going down the elevator. Let's go pursue Annette. Swimming, yeah. Helps make up for the extremely limited inventory space, yep. Very minor spoiler for RE1, which I don't consider it to be a spoiler, so I'll just say it. In RE1, Chris has 6 inventory slots. And no, there is no way of increasing it. It's really necessary, I think, that you can stack them like that. It's 212, I think, for me is a record. Alright, spiders, no thank you. I don't think I need to use the metal, but I will anyway. Claire? Well done. Get up there. Alright, what sort of conversation do we have with Annette?
Are you alright? What happened?
Get away from me. You just want my husband's G sample, don't you? But no one will take that away from me. No one.
Husband? Then you must be Annette.
Huh? How did you?
We don't have time for that. Sherry is lost somewhere in the sewer system. I have to find her.
What? I told her to go to the police building. Why is she here?
It's kind of my fault.
Now Sherry and the G sample are both in danger.
What did she mean by that? Does Sherry have the G sample?
Completely different dialogue. And yeah, Ada saw the G sample when she picked up Sherry's pendant. Alright, what's over here? Herbs and flame rounds. Okay, alligator time. Never mind, the alligator's already dead. Okay, the medal's up here. Where is Sherry? I've got to admit, I don't remember. If she's not in this room, then I don't know where she is. She's not here. Is she going to turn up when we use the valve handle? I'm hoping she turns up when we exit the corridor coming up. If she's not there, then I can insert the medal, but I can't leave without her, surely. She's got to be here, right? No? Right, they're getting up. I don't know where Sherry is. I'll insert the medal. I can't imagine she's ahead of me though. Maybe she is, but I don't recall this. There is one room that I didn't explore which is connected to the other warehouse, but I didn't think going there was a necessity. Is she in here? I refuse to believe she's in here. Tram's already gone because we're behind Leon and Ada. Is she going to come in now? There we go.
Sherry, you're okay. Sherry, did your mom give you something called G-virus? Either a vial or a test tube?
G-virus?
Awkward.
I've never heard of anything like that before.
Are you absolutely sure? If you give it to me, I'll hold on to it for safekeeping.
But I really don't have anything. It's the truth.
But why would her mom say something like that?
If you want some entertainment chat, go back and listen to the previous conversation, but replace the word G-virus with herpes. Right, I'm going to need to combine some stuff here. I'll use my bullets. Do I want the spark shot? I kind of want to test it out. Oh god. Too close. Way too close. No, you're dead. Okay. So yeah, I don't have enough room to pick it up. Damn it. Get back. I believe Sherry can die here. I'm hurting, so let's use one of those. Just use both of them. I should have enough. Grab that. Which I'm not convinced I need at all. I normally don't pick it up. Not that. I can grab at least one herb here, but the other one's gonna have to wait. I'll come back for it. Alright, let's test this thing out. How does this thing work? High voltage gun, yeah, we read that. Spark shot rounds, which we won't ever find. Has a range of about 10 feet. That one, okay. The other ones are blue, so I'll pass on that. There's no charge or anything there, I'm just mashing X. So that said, I don't think it's going to be useful for the Tyrant fight coming up.
Sherry, wait here. I'm going to check it out by myself.
Okay, I'll wait here, but hurry back.
Good girl. Let's drop the spark shot. Now that I've used it, so I'll never use it again. Dump you down there along with the submachine gun. We can drop the valve handle, we'll never use that again. Weapon box key, we need that. Yeah, let's use the acid rounds on the turrets. I've been told that's a good idea. Gotta go in here and grab the key. 1 moment. I might as well just for the memes. 200 bullets again. Ye gods. Right, so this time I won't play with the monitor, but we will get ambushed by the tyrants. It will still happen. You can see the monitors actually in that shot there. Just up there. Let's grab the key if we can. I don't believe there's anything else here. Apart from the monitor, which we don't want to look at. It happens regardless. I think you get a little bit more time to mitigate him if you turn the monitor on. Or acid rounds. That's kind of expensive. Gonna drop anything nice for me? I'll take that. Right, boss battle coming up. I will make a save here. I'm probably being a pussy by doing this, but I need to do it. I don't want to lose my hard work tonight. Unlike what happened on the Leon B playthrough. Right, let's insert this key. Insert tab A into slot B.
Okay, Sherry, let's go.
Not yet. Claire, I need to make a save. Not that. Also need to start combining some of these herbs. Let's take at least 2 full heals. Preferably 3. ink ribbons. What am I fighting this guy with? I don't want to burn all my acid on him. I think I'm going to go with grenade rounds as my primary weapon. I'll get down to about 10 and then I'll switch to the acid rounds. I'm still carrying the handgun for no real reason at this point. Although we might run into zombies very shortly in the lab, so we'll use the handgun for those. Well, that's the same, I can skip that.
Claire? What was that?
Don't worry. Just wait here. I'll go and see what it was.
Nothing bad will happen at all due to this decision that you've just made, Claire. More flame rounds, okay. Do I need to contemplate using some flame rounds on this guy? Right, let's go. Not throwing your pipe today. Needs to be a little bit closer for that to work. Am I in trouble? I think I am. I'm probably dead. That's death. Alright, grenade rounds do not work against this guy. I need to be closer to him, and as you've seen, being close is death. That's why I made a save, because I was not confident about that. Shall we try flame rounds? Flame and acid.
Resident Evil 2.
Maybe 6 flame and then the rest acid? I'm just terrified that we're going to run to liquors later and I'm going to need acid rounds for those, and I'm not certain that I'm going to have enough. Alright, don't tell anyone that happened, please. Sherry, I'm not gonna lie, that footstep scared the shit out of me. I'm like, what the fuck's that? It's just Sherry. Alright, let's try this again, shall we?
Claire? What was that?
Don't worry. Just wait here. I'll go and see what it was.
Saving the flame rounds for the ivy. But, I feel we can spare a few against this guy. Especially as we can also use the gas when we get into the lab. That'll help us take care of the ivy, or rather they haven't developed a resistance due to what we didn't do in Leon A. I think that's how that mechanic works. I could be wrong. Well, let's fire 3 shots and run. Maybe less. 3 will do. He jumped up. Alright, 6 flame rounds. Let's switch to acid. Probably gonna get hit here. Maybe not. Get back down here. Damn it! Where'd he go? Is he down? In a manner of speaking. Alright, so let's just quickly combine those. Go back in here. And have a chat to Sherry.
Isn't this...
That's okay. You keep it. I'm sure it'll keep you safe. Wait here for me, okay? I'm going back to look for your mom.
Thanks, Claire. Even though I'm an only child, neither of my parents ever spent much time with me because of their work. But now that you're with me, I finally have someone to rely upon.
Sherry...
I still don't understand how that jacket can magically shrink about 12 sizes. Alright, let's go outside and have a look, where nothing bad will happen at all. Let's go this way. And once again, because we're on the B route, it has stopped halfway down. Let's go through this one-way pipe, which seems like a terrible idea because Sherry is now left alone on her own. And that's it. She was never seen again. Until the credits. Right. This part. I do not remember this part terribly well. Need to get the box on there. Do I need to do anything with this box? I can drop some of that healing. Well, I can drop all of that healing. I'll hang on to the green. Oh my god. Figure it out, Claire. Need to get this box onto the elevator. May as well push this into position right now. This is a massive time sink. And I can't open the power room at this point, but I can most definitely get the box into position. Get through there? No. I get through there now? Yes. Oh my god. No, do not... Fuck, I think I just fucked myself. Right, let me take it all the way down there. I can get onto this side. I can't get on that side? Bullshit. Game's lying to me. God, this box is the worst, honestly. This puzzle sucks. Right. That should be good enough. Given that I can't move it further to the right and I can only move it in this direction now, that should be good enough. If it's not, I want a full refund. Up on the top right, we need the power room key. We do not have that. And I've got to be blunt, so I don't remember where it is. It's possibly in the P4 lab downstairs. But for now, we just need to turn the elevator power back on. I hear lickers. Damn it. That's probably caution. Oh, that could be orange caution. It is. Alright, so I'll use a double when I get back. That's the iron smelting pool for employees only. That's where the bad employees go. Elevator is reactivated. What was down the other path? I've got a feeling it was just handgun bullets. Yep, box is in place for laser. What is that? Is that the report on the gas? Yep. Definitely take those. 12 flame rounds, holy shit. Right, so let me use a double, and I'll bring along a standard full heal. So I think at this point I'm going to need to start healing. I'll hang on to the handgun for now. I'll see if I can use it. Let's use 2 of those. Heading into the lab proper. There'll be a liquor here on the way back, once we've got the power room key. That one. God damn it. Right, fellas. I have 200 bullets. Would you like to see some of them? This is not going well. Reload. Reload again. Don't know if the one on the right is dead or not. The one who just went down is dead. You're not. Oh shit. Okay, so these guys hurt really badly. I'm okay for now though. I don't know if the one on the right is dead. Okay, you're definitely dead. This door's locked? No, it's not. Are you in here, Sherry? No. More flame rounds though, what the fuck? And more bullets. I'll drop that green herb. I don't need the ink ribbons. Alright, let's resume where we left off. I suppose I should check the turntable just to see if Sherry's there. I don't think she's there, but I feel obligated to check. I mean, she said that... Jesus, dude, stay down. 10 bullets. She said that her parents were never around and now she's got someone, and that's us, so I feel obligated to check this out. But yeah, there's definitely changes. In Claire A, Sherry gets infected, and we drag her.
Sherry? Where is she?
I don't recall checking that and running to that cutscene. In Claire A, though, she gets infected, and we go down all the way. We put her into the sick bay, and we give her the jacket at that time. Whereas this time, we gave her the jackets halfway down, and now she has disappeared, hopefully never to be seen again. I mean, let's face it, if she dies in this game, she can't turn up in Resident Evil 6. Mind you, that's the least of that game's problems, though. Let's reactivate the power. I'm not going to open the shutter on the right here because there is literally no point. That leads to the culture room, and we have not put in the guest password as Leon. So even if I do it as Claire, I can't get inside that room. All that awaits us inside there is some bad grammar, a couple of liquors, and 50% machine gun ammo, so no points. Yeah, I'm going to go over 2.5 hours here, unfortunately. I don't recall if there's anything in the room behind me other than perhaps the power key. Yeah, the power key's in there. I've got to go back in there. Bloody hell. Alright, let's grab some more ammunition. Because we clearly don't have enough. Grenade rounds. Is that the power room key there? No. I was getting excited for a moment. Okay. Let's release the gas. Indeed, this is the place to do it. Yep, let's turn on the anti-BOW gas. Is there anything in this locker? No, thank you. Oh boy. If we're playing as Leon, that's where we find the flamethrower. Any liquors in here? That's a yes. Damn it. Oh! Right, nice hurts. Let's switch over to flame. Gonna need that very shortly. Let's grab some... I think these are grenade rounds in here. Just standard grenade rounds. Yep. Right, I have 72 grenade rounds. Or 36 flame, 36 grenade, and 14 acid. That's what? 86 shots with the grenade launcher. That should be enough. That should be enough to enable me to drop the handgun. Hey fellas. Hold still. Caution. That's fine, we've got a green herb on our left here. If I was poisoned, that will be an issue, but it's not. Now, having done that, I immediately want to go... Do I want to go back? I could have gone to the other side and used the keycard. But maybe that means the power room key is in the P4 lab. I think I need to use a bunch of acid rounds here as well. I do. Running low on acid. Need to speak to my supplier. Am I dead? No, really, am I dead? How the fuck did that happen? So I just charged in. That almost just happened, chat. Nearly died here in Leon A on the previous stream due to zombies, and I nearly died there due to lickers. The reason I wanted to go back very briefly is so that I could get rid of this card. There's nothing there. Wait, I need the weapon box key? I've got to go back for it. That will do. Yeah, at this point, let's just drop the handgun. We're not going to use it again. It's a tragedy, really. 166 unused bullets. So I'm going to turn right here and unlock this door. And then completely ignore us, because that gives us the guest login so that we can access the culture room or whatever it's called. And we're never going to go in there, so no points. No point even going inside. But if I unlock the door at least, we'll gain in inventory space in just a moment. What am I doing? Combining those. Let's use the weapon box key, where we find even more grenade rounds. Claire is loaded. I'm at 48, 9, 33. 57, 60, 90 shots. Oh, hey. And yet it's necessary because that dude survived. Oh, God. That's the power room key, surely. Yeah. So what's in the other room? I feel obligated to check. Even though I know that's a waste of time. So many camera angles. Right, so we're gonna bump into Ines again. I genuinely don't know. The music's playing, so no. Liquor? No.
Annette!
Where's Sherry?
But I asked her, and she's never even heard of the G-Virus before.
Which room? Tell me.
Oh dear.
Sherry!
No! Annette!
The sample's inside the pendant Sherry's wearing.
So in Leon B, Ada initiates the self-destruct mechanism with her head. I assume with Claire B, because I can't remember. Oh, hey. I assume with Claire B, it's going to be Annette's head. Let me go into this other room, though. I really need to see what's there. There might be ammunition in there, and I feel like I'm a little bit low on ammunition, so let me check if there's anything in there. That was sarcasm, to be very clear. Okay, we're not coming back this way, so there's Ivy, we'll take it out. Once again, not opening the shutters on the right, there is no point. That gives us a slot. And I think there's Ivy in here. I hear us. Oh my god. As long as it doesn't hit me, that's fine. Are we good? We're good. What's in here? Unless that's 12, that was not worth it. That was 6, that's not worth it. This is where we create the vaccine for Sherry, but Sherry's not poisoned on this timeline, so we do not need to worry about that. That wasn't worth it. So what's left at this point? We just need to go back to the power room. I genuinely do not recall if we actually fight the tyrants or not. Going to run into a liquor on the way back. Grenade rounds will be good enough for that. I'll grab one more full heal, just in case we need to do a fight. And then we'll go have a chat to the tyrants. And then see what's next. Maybe that dude pops out when we go back to the elevator. And I'm pretty sure Ness is going to drop the master key, because where else would it be? At this point, I don't know where else it will be, because we're not going to find Ada in the, I'll call it the security room. I've got 2 full heals already, that should be enough. I think Ness is going to drop the master key. Wait, I think Ada dropped it here as well, didn't she? Alright, whatever. You in here, Sherry?
Sherry! Help me, Claire! The monster's after your pendant. Throw it to me! Good girl. Now run, Sherry.
That's what the tyrant was after.
As for you, come and get it. I've got what you want. Come on! Here. This is what you're looking for, right? Fine. Then go get it!
I don't know what I was expecting, but I'm still disappointed.
Sucker.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Okay, Annette does not activate the system herself. So, next question, where is Sherry? And where's the master key? I don't remember. Maybe I do have to go back up the elevator.
Sherry? Where are you? Sherry!
Leon?
Where is she?
I have no idea. But I think she'll be down there. She's not going to be this path. I think if I just play normally, she'll turn up. Right, so much for that boss fight. Let me check the break room upstairs or the sick bay upstairs. If she's not there, then I don't know. No liquor. Okay. You see, at this point, we need master key. Where would she be? I've got no memory of her being near the iron smelting pool, which is why I didn't go down that elevator. If she's not here, though, I'll take a very quick look at the guide. Is she here? The music's not stopping, so where is she? She is, where is she? Back down the elevator into the central room. Okay, it is the iron smelting pool. Shit. Never mind.
Mom! Mom!
Sherry, you have to escape. I know I've been a terrible mother, but I still love you. Forgive me.
Mom! Sherry, we have to go now.
Just pick her up and carry her. It's a gun. It's not loaded. That's the master key. Her fever has subsided, and she is resting as though asleep. No, she's very, very dead. We don't know how she died, but she's very, very dead. So that happens after she shoots Ada, I think. In this timeline, anyway. Alright, master key time. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to get under 2.5 hours here. Stop staring at it, just go.
You wait here, okay? I'll go and get this thing moving.
I believe the key was down here, wasn't it? I hope it was down here, otherwise I'm wasting a lot of time. Right, item box. Yep, I see the key there. Typewriter, let's use that. I really should not need any more healing here, so let's just go with what we've got. I'm taking an ink ribbon into the final battle. What's wrong with me, chat? Right. We'll dump all our acid rounds into him, and then flame. Keep running, Claire. Yeah, once again, this is purely designed just so you've got 2 inventory slots for the final encounter so you can get the rocket launcher. No other reason. And it's kept in the remake, although you'll also pick up a minigun in the process. Come on. Very abrupt music shift, but okay. How am I doing? Still fine.
Use this.
Why, thank you, Ada.
Who are you?
Indeed, I have no idea who you are. 2 acid rounds, that was it. Oh, fuck. Am I dead? I'd like to take that rocket launcher, please. I had no problems doing this on Leon's playthrough. Alright, that'll do. That won't. That will do. Yes, good. Let's take the rocket launcher. I've got one of those in my item box. Line up the shots.
You lose, big guy.
I forgot she says that. The dialogue is so bad. Right, I don't need to play with that, let's just go. I do need to switch back to the grenade launcher temporarily. Yeah, this will be very close to 230, I think. But I think I'm going to go over. Right, straight ahead, then back to the train. Oh, get off me. I'm going to lose time here, but it's fine. Let's watch this cutscene. It's fundamentally identical to what we saw in Leon A, but we see the ending from Claire's perspective. Once again, who's this kid?
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
It's over.
No. I have to find my brother.
You're right. This is just the beginning.
My God has protected you. It will always be with you.
Claire.
Sherry. What was that?
Warning, biohazardous outbreak imminent. The emergency system has been activated. This train will detonate. Repeat, this train will detonate.
No! What's wrong with this thing?
I don't know. The door won't open.
Ammo check time. Do I have enough ammo? Pretty sure the answer's yes. Come on. Upholding R1. Keeping control, thank you. Alright. Well, let's just flame him to death. Game over.
Warning, warning. The self-destruct system has been activated. Each train compartment will detonate sequentially. Repeat, each train compartment will detonate sequentially.
Leon, stop the train!
I can't. The door to the control room is locked.
What?
What is it?
Sherry, get back!
Dang. There's no way to speak to a little kid, Leon.
That's what I call ugly. Claire! Where are you?
One ugly mofo.
You don't give up, do you?
assistant, aren't you? Well, come and get it!
Which one's the right switch? Maybe this one?
Sherry!
Claire! Ah!
I can't hold on much longer.
Push the switch over there!
Got it!
You'd think she would just drop down into the control room.
Finally.
Are you okay, Sherry?
I'm okay.
How does Sherry even get out of there?
Leon? Leon!
Right here.
Leon!
You're both safe. Just die. We've got to get out of here. Move it. Go! That was a close one. That was pretty impressive back there, Sherry.
It was nothing. I saw someone do that on TV once.
Come on. We've got to move out.
Now what's the problem? Is something following us?
Hey, we still have a job to do. Let's go.
Go? Oh, you can't mean...
Chris, I have to find you.
And that's basically it. That is Resident Evil 2 from 1998. As I've said many times, I just feel there's more differentiation between the scenarios. You could hear it in my voice playing that, so I wasn't sure what was happening in the playthrough, where Sherry was located. Certain cutscenes, I had no memory of certain things. And playing through Leon A and Claire B to start did not really help. I mean, yes, the basic puzzles are the same. Navigating the police station is the same. Some of the items have moved around a little bit. But as far as the actual, I'll call it, storyline is concerned, it's like that they, for the remake anyway, they merged both of these two scenarios together. Sherry gets infected in the remake, and she's also, I believe, carrying... Oh my god, it's been a while. Is Sherry actually carrying the G-Virus on her in the remake? It's like they took little bits and pieces. Like, we see Ada fell to her death, but in the other timeline, she also activated the self-destruct mechanism by dying. And at the end of both playthroughs, on the B scenario, she tosses the rocket launcher. Same as the remake. So, yeah. All in all, I still think this game holds up incredibly well. It does require, I'll say, the right mindset to actually play it these days, because if you're familiar with third-person shooters or if you play the remakes, coming back to this might be a bit tricky. I mean, firstly, tank controls. If you're born in the 90s, you probably understand tank controls, or played games in the 90s rather. Born in the 80s, 70s, or whatever, if you played in the 90s, then you understand how tank controls work. But to the modern gamer, I mean, there's a reason they introduced the alternate control style in the Resident Evil remaster in 2014 or 2015 or whatever it was. And unfortunately, it completely breaks how that game's logic works. They were designed around tank controls, and if you can get your head around those, then I think you'll have a good time. But yeah, very, very different to the remasters, or the remakes rather, but still worth playing in my opinion. The OG trilogy absolutely holds up. Did we get under 230? Oh, you better believe it. Romped it in. We get an infinite submachine gun, which is nowhere near as good as the infinite rocket launcher. I believe we get the infinite rocket launcher as Leon A now. I think. I hope. I certainly think we should, but anyway. We're going to unlock some additional stuff now, I believe. which I won't be checking out as part of this series. Not that. Let's overwrite that one. Actually, wait, I've lost Claire A00. It's fine. I won't be coming back to this for a very long time. That's EX Battle, and I did take a very brief look at that, and I'll just say it right now, I've got no interest in playing that. Range. And something else. And yet this one is not a range. I get why, because it was part of the original game, but it's weird. This one is punk. We're going to get a message about Brad Vickers, which I do not have enough time to read, so I'll start halfway through. In the police station possessing the special key, find him and help him rest in peace. Reach to the police station without getting any items. I did that off stream, or off recording. And I think that's it. Alright, well that's where I'll call an end to this particular series on YouTube. I'll play for about 10 more minutes or so on Switch, but yeah, really enjoyed coming back to this. Thank you, Swim Carcass, for the motivation, I appreciate it. And yeah, if you've never played this before, if you're interested in what I've shown off, please go check it out for yourself. It's still available on PSN, on the original. Although I think you might need a PS3 to play it. Yeah, you need a PS3 to play this. Hopefully Capcom remaster the original trilogy at some point, because honestly, this does deserve to be preserved on the PS4, PS5, Xbox, Switch, and whatever other consoles you have. It is also available on PC on various platforms, and yeah, I highly recommend checking this out because it holds up very well in my opinion. Alright, we'll leave it there.